Hey, good people, coming on to give you guys a really quick love read. I had posted earlier that I was coming on later. I didn't expect for it to be this late, but hey, better late than never. So I'm coming on to give you guys a little love reading. So if you are up, chill out with me, vibe out with me, get your smoke. Get your sippy sip if you drink. If you got a little snack that you need to go get it, go get it. Go get it. And pull up and just see if this reading's for you, okay? Even if it's not for you, sometimes my readings are just entertaining, okay? Or sometimes other people that they may be for. That's why I always say share them, okay? Because sometimes if it's not for you, Spirit allowed you to hear the reading so you could then pass the reading or the message on to a person that you feel like would benefit from it. So again, pull up and vibe out with me. So I don't know who this reading is for. Okay, I never do, unless I do some deep meditation. But I don't really do deep meditations for love readings. Meaning I don't try to tap in to see who Spirit is going to tell me the reading is for. It's for who it's for, and like I mentioned at the beginning of all my readings, you'll know if it's for you because you'll feel it. We know truth by the way it feels. Truth is a vibration. It's not so much about the words. It's about the feeling, okay? And what you can do is take the words, the numbers, the little signs and pictures and, things that you see on the cards. And, that kind of helps pull it in a little more. But mostly you're going to know that the story is for you or the message is for you based on how it feels. On top of the fact that it'll have some similar things going on in the reading that are, duplica of what you probably got going on in your life, okay? So readings are not difficult, okay? You never have to make a reading fit. If it's yours, you know it, okay? And then sometimes not all the reading is for you. Sometimes it's just bits and pieces, but I do always suggest to watch readings from the beginning to the end, okay? Because you can always get something out of it. But if you leave, okay, you don't know, if it was really fully for you, if there was an outcome, if there was a solution or some type of remedy given at the end. So, be attentive, you guys. Be attentive. I hope everyone had an awesome day. Okay, so I'm going to call in the spirit of love. Got to call in that. The spirit of light and the spirit of wholeness. Okay. We want the Holy Spirit here, meaning we want the divine masculine and the divine feminine right here, okay? Balancing this reading out. I don't want an imbalanced reading, okay? And we know that love, now that wanted to pop up. 5 of Rings. Shooting in the dark. Somebody's feeling insecure. Let me see why. Let me see why you're feeling insecure. A lot of times the 5 of, because the 5 of Rings is the 5 of Pentacles in this deck. So a lot of times the 5 of Pentacles can talk about low self-esteem. It could talk about not having the confidence or not believing that you're worthy of somebody. So I could be. Now I got more cards to pull out of. This is just the first card, but I could be talking to somebody that wants somebody, but they feel like that somebody is out of their league. Okay. Show me more. You're nervous. Whoever I'm talking to, I think you're nervous because it's somebody that you want. I bet. I can't wait to see the rest of the cards that are going to come out. It's somebody that you want that you feel like is out of your league. or this could be how they feel about you. They want you and they're feeling out of your league, but they're going to shoot. That little saying, shooting in the dark, meaning they're going to try to holler at you anyway. Or you are going to try to holler at somebody anyway. Okay, you're not going to let the fact that you feel insecure stop you. Okay, Spirit, show me more. Show me more. Oh, these cards are popping out. Then we got the 4 of Rings. I love these cards. 4 of Pentacles. I could be talking to an earth sign. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And it's crazy because we got the 5 of Rings and then the 4 of Rings came out. So there's a declining in your in your self-preservation, okay? There's a declining in your self-preservation, meaning I think you are talking yourself out of doing this. Because that Four of Rings, like you're holding on to something. You're afraid that somebody, either you are afraid that this person is not going to receive you well. If I'm talking to the person that's wanting to shoot the shot, or somebody feels like this about you. They want to shoot the shot at you and they don't think that you're going to receive well. Like, I think they're afraid that they're going to be rejected. So that's the energy I'm getting. So far, it feels like somebody's afraid of rejection. That is something to be afraid of, though. I've never been one of those kind of people that would tell somebody, oh, girl, just do it anyway. The worst thing I can say is no. No, sometimes that's hurtful. Don't nobody want to be told no, especially when it comes to the matters of the heart. So, but that's what's going on so far. We're going to get down to the nitty gritty. And it's not going to be a long reading. And the Lovers card has come out. Thank you, Spirit. See, y'all, I love when Spirit comes out and confirms my readings. Okay. Fret not, because the person likes you too. Okay, or the person wants to get to know you. Let me say that. You're not going to get rejected. You don't have to worry about that. That's for sure. You're not going to get rejected. This person will be, or already is, just as interested in you as you are in them. Now, this is beautiful. I like this. Okay, so I could be talking to, again, earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Your person could be a Gemini, or maybe you're the Gemini. Okay, but Gemini energy is here. Okay, Gemini energy is here. So again, earth signs, and so far, Gemini. Aw. So, okay, it could... Yeah, so, because I'm picking up, I'm sorry to getting tongue-tied, but I'm picking up on somebody, maybe you had their attention in the past. For some of you, this is somebody brand new, and maybe they just been watching you on your social media, or maybe you work with them. They just have access to see you visually. They don't actually know you. And then for some of you, this person, y'all had a friendship or a situationship or somethingship going on in like a while back, and for whatever reason it didn't work out. But now either they're wanting to rekindle it, or you're wanting to rekindle it, but you don't quite know if they want to. Okay, somebody's insecure about, dang, I wonder, is she still into me? Is he still into me? Do I still, appeal to him or her? So that's what's going on. But it does feel like some very heavy insecurities. Okay, some very heavy insecurities around being rejected. So, of course, anytime you have deep-seated insecurities, a lot of times that comes from when you've had that happen in the past. So somebody's been rejected in the past. Not necessarily by this person, but just had experiences of rejection, okay? Experiences of rejection. So now you kind of hold your heart, kind of hold on to your heart a little bit. Because you don't want to feel that pain again. You don't want to feel that rejection. And nobody does. Who wants to experience that? So, I understand, my friend. I get it. I get it. I do believe heaven. Okay, let's see how many cards wanted to come out. 2 cards came out. Oh, look at that. Okay. So we got the Page of Flutes, which would be the Page of Cups. And then we got the 5 of Wands. I see it now. You think she's got hoes, or you think he got hoes. You don't want no competition. So whoever I'm talking to, for those of you who this story is resonating with because you're the person that wants to reach out to somebody, you scared because this person, or you think your person, is going to reject you because there's competition, or you're going to feel some type of way because they have other options. But you daydream about them all the time. Whoever you are, you think about this person on a regular. You also, I think this person, your person that you like, is maybe feisty. Okay, they might be a little feisty, and you're more whimsical in the way you show your love, or you're more romantic, or you're very sensual and touchy-feely, and you share your emotions. You're one of those kind of people. But the person you like might be a little firecracker. Okay, he or she, because this is a genderless reading. Okay, and it's even zodiac-less. I can always tell, what energies are showing up, but that doesn't mean that it's not for other zodiacs. So again, I saw all of the earth signs and Gemini. Okay, but that does not mean that it's only for those. It's for anybody who is resonating with this. But yeah, you're feeling insecure. You're feeling, and so you already calling in the energy of rejection, and you haven't even done this thing yet, but you are in your mind, you in your head. So you daydreaming about him or her. But so you daydream, you got positive thoughts that come in like, ooh, whoever thought I'd get you. What's his name? Daniel Caesar. A portion of you is thinking like that. And then there's another portion in you that's like, man, fuck her, man. She got all them hoes. Man, fuck him. He probably got all them hoes. Somebody going back and forth in their head. 1 minute is, ooh, I can't wait to get the opportunity to talk to him or her. And the next minute is, I don't want no competition. So fuck it, I ain't gonna do it. That's what I'm seeing here. There's some that you just vacillating, daydreaming. Nah, fuck it. Daydreaming. Nah, fuck it. But that's cute. Aw. That's cute. Now, I just got an energy that says somebody went to high school together. So I'm talking to somebody who done went to high school together. You went to high school with this person. And y'all might not have had anything going on in high school, but I'm just sensing that y'all might have went to high school together. So maybe you have seen each other in passing, or keeping in contact, now via social media. And of course, if you're older, my age range, before pre social media, you was able to keep in contact just from, running into each other at the little clubs or at the mall or just out and about, in the city. So there's many ways that you've probably ran into one another. And I think you've been feeling this way. Maybe you were caught up in something, or she was caught up in something, he was caught up in something back in the day. So this couldn't have unfolded anyway. But I think whoever I'm talking to that kind of knows the person, I think you've been having a crush on this person, because this is what it feels like. It feels like crush. It's giving crush. Okay, it's giving crush. But I think again, oh, 3 of Pentacles. Somebody finna help y'all get together. There's some teamwork, some planning. So it's like, I think y'all might have mutual friends. Or if it's a person on the job, you're going to tell a coworker and they going to bring it together. Somebody's going to help. Somebody's going to be like, such and such like you, right? It's going to be one of them type situations. It's going to be one of those type situations. I like this. This is so cute. Who is it? Comment down in the comments. Tell me if this message is resonating with you. But yeah, somebody got a crush. You see your crush either passing in the city, on social media, at work, wherever this crush is. Y'all see each other. Somebody don't know that you got the crush on them. You see them as somebody very outgoing, so you think they got other men, or you think they seeing other women. You don't really know, but you just assume it because they kind of, they are who they are. I'm on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Ugh, look at that. I don't like the bottom of that. Okay, for those of you who are watching this on Instagram, you're going to have to go over to my channel on YouTube, Baldhead Hairfit, to get the rest of this, because it's getting ready to cut off on y'all. So, Go over. Now, okay, YouTube. Yeah, somebody, and see, bottom of the deck. That's why, if you can't read what the cake says, it says, sorry, I'm the worst. I fucked up. So for some of you, this is somebody from your past. I knew that, though. I had already said that. I was feeling some past stuff. You had an opportunity to be with this person in the past, but somehow you fumbled. You dropped the ball. So that's why you're feeling insecure. It's not that this person wouldn't want you back, or this person wouldn't want to try to rekindle, or this person wouldn't be willing to see what's up now. You're insecure because you did something in the past that made you drop the ball. You fumbled. I don't know what you did. You do. She do. He do. But I don't know. But I can see it. I see something. Okay? I see something. Oh man, okay, so let's get you some resolve, okay? Let's get some cards of resolve. How can you approach this situation? Because now it's out. We see what it is. We see what's bringing your insecurity. We see why you're feeling like he or she may reject you. We see why you daydreaming, okay? We see why you feeling like you might have some competition. We see why, we see why. So now, let's get the resolve. Let's see what you can do. I mean, as a woman, if I, for the men, as a woman, I'm gonna tell you to send her some flowers, or just show a lot of chivalry. Chivalry isn't dead, and real women still like chivalry. So if you're on her Instagram, find out if she like flowers, find out if she like chocolate, find out what she likes, and approach her with something that she likes. Me and y'all drop the ball sometimes because you don't take the time to learn the details. Research. Find out what her zodiac sign is and read up on her. Okay? She might like poems. Write a poem or copy a poem down. Okay? Y'all just got to get creative. Okay? And if it's women that I'm talking to, if you're resonating, y'all can do the same thing, because some of y'all are boring too. Some of y'all don't take the time to be creative and know how to pull in a man. Okay, you just think that because your ass is fat, or y'all know, and I ain't talking about you, because I love the goddesses, all of you. Okay, yes, the shallow ones and some of the most deepest ones. Everybody, all goddesses. I love goddess energy. But that's not to say that there are some things that you can sharpen up on, and some of the shallow skills override some stuff in some of y'all sometimes, and you just don't take the time to sharpen those skills that you need, because looks and ass and breast and all of that, honey, that that fades. And you got to have adhesive. You got to have something that's going to make him stay. Okay? And the same thing with men. Money fades. Your penis lumps and slumps over. What do you have to make her stay? That's why the details are so important. And for women, I can tell you now, if I'm talking to a man, if you're listening, for a woman, it's learning those intricate details about her. What does she like? What's her favorite color? What's her favorite fruit? Is she left-handed? Is she right-handed? Does she like poems? Does she collect ink pens? What's her favorite animal? Does she love butterflies? It's simple stuff, but it can be life-changing. Okay, it's simple, but it's life-changing if you don't pay attention. Because there's a saying that says what it takes to get her is what it takes to keep her, okay? Or vice versa, what it takes to get him is the same thing it takes to keep him. Now, that's not always true with a man, but with women, yes, it is. What it takes to get her is what it takes to keep her. And that changes because you got to level it up, because you might have pulled her in with money. You may have pulled her in with the sexual game. You may have pulled her in with the finessing of words, whatever her thing was, it made you, be able to get her. But as a woman grows, as a woman matures, as a woman taps more into herself, what you did to get her ain't necessarily what you're gonna have to do to keep her. So you gotta level up with her. Okay, who is she now? What does she like now? And that's vice versa. That's vice versa. That's not just for women. That's for men too. Women, learn your man. Who, especially if y'all been together a long time, y'all got together in them late the 99 and the 2000s. He's not the same. So what you did back then, you can't keep doing that. And if you are refusing to accommodate and compromise, then you're going to lose him or have already lost him. Even if he's still physically there, he's going to chase a new high. And it's the same for women. Who she was back in high school ain't who she is today. Learn the woman she is today. We're new creatures every day. We're never, ever, ever the same. We change every 24 hours, believe it or not. Just like we get a whole new body. Well, I ain't going to go off into all of that. Get off into this reading. Okay, show me clearly the resolve for this person who is feeling insecure. Spirit said no, not that. Show me clearly. So I got 3. Look at me knocking my cards down. 3 of roses. You see what's on there? You see that plane? Take on a little short trip. Okay. 9 of mirrors. That's the 9 of swords. Now, I don't like that card because sometimes this card can denote, okay, well, this card can denote somebody who you might need some help before you get into a relationship, because you may be one of those kinds that overthink everything. So even when you get her or even when you get him, you might play off in your head too much and run her away or run him away because you're still insecure in your mind. You got her. You won. But now you thinking she cheating. Now you thinking she's still talking to the ex. Now you thinking she's still messing with the baby mama, or vice versa. Now you think he's still talking to his ex. Now you think he out at the clubs talking to him. That's what goes on when that 9 of swords comes up in a reading, okay? Especially in a love reading. So listen, Linda, listen, Larry. Once you get her, you're going to have to work on that insecurity, because I'm going to tell you something. That insecurity it didn't just come overnight. And once you get her or once you get him, it ain't going to go away overnight. Just because you get the person you want doesn't heal your emotional illness. Whatever brought on this insecurity, whatever brought on the feeling of rejections, sometimes that stems from childhood. You still got to work on that, because you can very well lose him or her if you don't. Okay, so that's a warning card. Get that together, because if once you get her, I'm telling you, you're going to run her off. Or you're going to run him off if you got issues, if you have control issues. And I did see that up here. The 4 of Pentacles also talks about somebody who's a little controlling, okay? So there is a propensity there, okay? There is a propensity there. So work on that. Now, the 4 of Roses, the 4 of Wands. I like this because this talks about marriage, for one. Number 2, it just talks about a beautiful uniting, okay? Both of y'all having your minds pretty much on the same accord. You want the same things. You want the same things, okay? She wants what you want. He wants what you want. So y'all could be moving into an apartment together. You could be relocating, okay? It could be a situation where y'all rekindle, okay? And you feel comfortable enough with one another that you already start to make plans about relocating to another state. It could be because y'all don't want the city, the little city you live in, little Mayberry, in your business, okay? So some of y'all, may decide, you know what, let's dip, let's start all the way over brand new with one another, and then for some of you, it's just about him planning a trip or her planning a trip. So you're going to take him or her on a vacation, or y'all are going to take one another. Y'all are going to go, on a little short trip. Okay, on a little short trip. Give me just a second. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful reading. Now, even though I did see this 9 of Swords, so that kind of made me, I had to address that. But overall, it's a really beautiful message, okay? I tell you, go for it. I don't see anything in this message that's saying don't go for it. Everything in this message is saying go for it because he feels the same way. Or he or she would be delighted. He or she would be, they just feel, it's a vibrational match. They're single, you're single. They're ready, you're ready. I do feel like you may be a little more ready than they. Like, like, because you've been dreaming about this moment. You've been really wanting this moment. They probably didn't know that you've been feeling this way. So that's why I'm saying you may be the one feeling more Daniel Caesar-ish, okay? Who'd ever thought I'd get you? Somebody's feeling that way. And but once you let it be known, they're going to easily catch up. Okay, so it's not like you're gonna be here all in love and then they like, I don't know if I feel that way about you. No, once y'all get the ball rolling, it's going to be like I said, a vibrational match. However, I do have to talk about this warning card again, because that's gonna blindside your person if you don't go ahead and get it in check. That insecurity, okay, that insecurity. And I don't want to talk about what happened with your ex and all of that different stuff. And don't even talk to her about it. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something that turns people off. Okay. Me and women do this more than me. And men don't do this as much. But oh, you women, child, stop pillow talking about your ex. 2 reasons why you don't need to pillow talk about your ex. For one, he don't want to hear it. Your new man don't want to move no mountains that another man put there. Number 1. Okay. Number 2. When you pillow talk with a man in the very beginning of your relationship, you give him ammunition. You give him things to use against you if shit ever goes sour. Okay. Then they start judging you. Okay. So shut your mouth and stay present. Okay. Shut your mouth and stay present. Talk about how he makes you feel. Who gives a fuck what Will did, what Will made you feel? Okay. Stay present with the guy that you're with now. Stay present. Don't nobody give a shit what Keisha did. Don't talk to your new woman about that or your new friend. Don't nobody want to hear that. She don't care about the ex. She don't care about the baby mama. Nobody wants to hear about anything in the review. Stay present, okay? The beauty is in the nowness. So I said that to say a lot of people that are dealing with the insecurities is coming from something that you dealt with in the past, from a past mate, a past wife, a past lover, a past situationship. Get past that. Okay. Now, not all the time are people going to heal before they move into another relationship. Most humans jump from relationship to relationship to relationship. I don't suggest that. I tell people all the time, take time out to heal. If you've been with somebody 4-5 years, I'm not telling you not to date for 4-5 years, but just imagine all the shit that you went through with them. It took 5 years to build all that in you. I'm not saying that you should stay off the market for 5 years, but hell, at least give yourself a year. Can you give yourself 12 months? 11/29. Stand down. But not everybody can do that. But if you can't do that, and I understand, because some people just don't like to be alone. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. Let me take it back. As a spiritualist and a therapist, yes, I do know why. But I will say this. Sometimes it's easier for people to heal, and sometimes people come into our lives to help us heal. So it's all kind of reasons why people move on into other things before they're fully healed. And all I'm saying, if you are the person that deals with the insecurity while you're being loved on and loving on your new person, make sure you're working on that shadow, because that insecurity, okay, that sense of neglect, that sense of rejection, that sense of abandonment is a part of your shadow side, and nobody can work on that but you. He or she can't heal that. That's something that you have to consistently work on and call it out. Okay. Now I will tell you this. Now I'm going into therapy mode. Jesus, okay. I'm sorry, y'all, because I like people to be whole, okay, and full and complete, okay. And I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't do what I do. This is who I am, okay. If you are with a person who triggers you, okay, because you're not healed, you have to keep in mind that the person who you're with didn't do it, okay. They didn't do it. They may be doing something else that's triggering you to think about the it, but you have to remember they didn't do it. So that's why it's so important that you work on that every single day. And how do you work on that? By calling your power back to you. That's a consultation. You can always get in contact with me at the email address that's over in that about section, or find me on Instagram, Empress Nuku. because that's a consultation. I can tell you how to call your power back to you. I can help you call your power back to you. I can help you heal and mend things that happened from your past. But I don't want to do it here because I'm already 30 minutes in. Plus, that's a service that I offer. But just a really quick tip. It's really all about reaffirming yourself, because what happens is you've been spreaded and splintered and fragmented. Okay, so those pieces of you that get triggered, it's because you're not whole. You haven't taken the time that year, that 1129 that I'm telling people at least that they need before they jump into something else. A lot of people haven't taken the time to do that. So that's those many pieces of you that's out in the world hollering, screaming, trying to find its way back. Okay, because it's trying to get back home. You want to be whole again, trying to find my way back. So anywho, as far as this reading is concerned, okay, just work on that, because who you got, who you want, who you got, wanted you too. Glad that you got her. Glad that you got him, okay? I think both of y'all are very attractive people, okay? There is I'm feeling a sense of, there's a chemistry. There's an exotic chemistry about y'all. It's something about y'all. I can just feel it. Okay, so the sexual energy is already very potent, very heightened. Okay, you may have already even kicked it in that department, because for some of you who are linking back up and rekindling, okay, I'm already feeling that either it didn't really get a chance to fully grow. So, maybe now y'all can both come in and show each other like, okay, we got some unfinished business, okay? Or y'all did get an opportunity to really get fully off into it. And both of y'all have often thought about, ooh, we had some really good times. And now y'all can come back and, either way, rekindle that. So I'm just feeling really, really good freaky flames, okay? Freaky flames. But overall, okay, it's a really cute reading, because again, it kind of feels like the shy high school boy or the shy high school girl who gets the opportunity to be with, the football the jock on the football team, or you get the opportunity to be with the main majorette or the main cheerleader. Okay, you never thought that she would like you. You never thought that he would choose you because maybe you're 10th grade and he was a senior. That high school love. But you get an opportunity to do it now. And it's beautiful because you're grown. I'm talking to grown people, okay? And it's one of those situations where how people would say, man, if I knew then what I knew now. Okay, well, see, now you do. See, if you fumbled back in the day, some years have passed by and you've grown, she's grown, he's grown, place the energy where it belongs. And now both of y'all are like, okay, I'm grown. So, we can move into this situation differently than we did in the past. Okay. It's beautiful because everybody grown. The energy is ripe and right. Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap it on up. Let me see one more time what's on the bottom of this deck. So, ladies, he might be a little younger than you. And not much. Not like no cougar shit. But I'm just saying this if for the women, he may have been maybe a grade younger than you. I mean, grade under you if y'all was high school. Or he might be a couple of years younger than you. Okay? He might be a couple of years younger than you. I believe he might have a nice little body. That's what I'm saying. He might have a nice little body on him. He might work out. Okay. He might work out. And that's just to give you guys just a little, sometimes you want to be like, well, I want this to talking to me. So I like to give y'all little tips. Not tips, but it's a word. I can't think of it right now. Things to look out for. Like, okay, oh, she said he'd work out. Oh, this guy works out. I wonder, is it him? Yes. Now, fellas, I don't see much for you as far as something I can tell you all to look out for, as far as if she's the one trying to get with you. Who you want, if who you're watching. But if in case you're the apple of someone's eye and you don't quite know it yet because she's on the job and she ain't said nothing, or somebody from your past and they ain't came back, let me find one for y'all. I don't want to leave the fellas Because I got a few fellas that watch my reading. So, Spirit, show me clearly. Who is it? What can the fellas look forward to? Give me some type of sign or signal or synchronicity or something about the female that may, it turned over too. Something about the female. Oh, look at her. Hey, the Empress. So, with that card coming out, she could be Aries, she could be Taurus. Okay, she's Aries or Taurus. A very fertile woman, fertile in her womb, reproduction area, and even fertile in her mind. So she's the kind that everything she touches turns to gold. So she's probably very successful. She's probably very successful at whatever she does. But I'm telling you, look at her face. She waiting on you. She might already know that you want her. She just waiting on you to make the move. She's going to let you be the man. Yep, fellas, she going to let you be the man. I like this. But again, she could be Aries or she could be Taurus. That's for sure. But now, if she doesn't, it's not only that. She doesn't have to just be those things. I'm just saying if Taurus or Aries for sure. Okay, I don't see nothing else. I don't see any other synchronicities. Oh, 3. I see. Hold on. You got a lot of 4s. Oh, I didn't realize that. You got 3 sets of 1, 2. What's another 3? Hold on, because I like to give y'all all the clues and the context clues. Okay, so 4s. But see, I already told you about the 4s. The 4s just denotes that it could possibly be somebody. It could be an April person. It could be a Taurus, or it could be an Aries. I believe that that's the energy. That's either your energy or the person that you want. Okay. And then it was another set of somethings here. Maybe I thought it was, because it's really not. 3. It was 3s. Because it was, okay, I'm tripping. Because you got the 3 of roses. And then the Bachelorette or the Empress card is 3. And then you have the 3 of rings. So I was like, I thought I saw another pattern of numbers. Okay, so 3s, union, a trinity, the coming together. Okay, so